So you're attempting to layer your hair at home, and I'm going to show you and help you understand how to blend layers. Now, the first thing you want to do is actually take a look at your hair while it's fully dry. And you have to understand, how long do you want your layers ideally? Where do you want these pieces to fall on your head? One thing to keep in mind, and probably the most important thing, is wherever you hold the hair up, that's where it's going to fall on the head. So, obviously, if you're starting with a shorter canvas, then you only have so much to work with. But let's just say that you want to, create some layers. Maybe your hair doesn't have any layers, or they're growing out. You want to start trimming it yourself. The best thing to do is to hold your hair up and let it fall, even when it's this short. So hold it up and start to see, like, okay, wow, this is way too short. I don't want my layers to be this short. Let's go from even the back. You have to identify and be comfortable with however short you cut this is where it's going to fall. This particular haircut right here already has somewhat shorter length and shorter layers. So if you are attempting to obviously go shorter, then you have to see what style you want. Are you bringing up the length quite a bit? Then maybe you don't bring the layers up as much, or you do bring them up and you want to have longer layers or shorter layers. It all comes down to the overall style. Now, when it comes to blending layers, the most important thing is making sure the hair is connected. Now, doing this yourself can be somewhat of a challenge. However, I know a lot of you have watched my videos, and if you haven't, I have over 3,500 videos here alone on YouTube, a lot of haircut tutorials and things you can watch to learn from. The best way, in my opinion, doing this yourself, that's why I'm using a vent brush. Notice, and I'm doing this on dry hair, notice how I'm not taking a hair cutting comb on dry hair, because if your hair is very knotty, very tangly, it can be an issue. Also, this is going to create a lot of static, so the hair is going to fly all over the place. This is an anti-static vent brush, meaning I can comb through this and the hair is not flying all over the place and sticking up everywhere. That's what's so great. This is my favorite vent brush of all time. So what you want to do is try to comb your hair up from the back, because when you're combing it up from the back, that's going to give you a good perspective of really what is going on. So when it comes to layering section by section, what you can do is start out with a smaller piece. And you can see how these ends here are a bit frayed. What you can do is actually cut hair with this, believe it or not. So you want to take the hair from the root as close as possible. See, I'm locking it in down here. And then you're going to extend it all the way to where you want the layers to be. So let's just say you want to take off that dead length right there, those dead ends. Well, there you go. Now, this is your base foundational section. So I'm going to comb everything up to that piece. Okay, there it is. So now I'm working on this side, and let's go over on this side now. So I'm trying to match everything up to that piece, okay? And this is where, taking your time, going slow, working your way forward, working your way backwards, whatever. But this could be a good starting point for you. Then what you want to do is comb the hair from behind that. There's more hair right there, and you're cutting everything to match. You see how it's matching up? So what we're doing is creating a balanced shape. So using this is a little bit of a trick, and a lot of people think, oh, I have to use a hair cutting comb, it's going to be soaking wet the hair. Not necessarily. This may actually help you because you have more control over your hair. So now, how do you blend the layers, especially working your way forwards? It's the same thing. Excuse me. What you want to do is you want to take a section of hair and you do it piece by piece, section by section, and you're always going to be looking for the guide. The guide is the piece that you previously cut. So you just took a section, move that out of the way, and now we're going to take a smaller section right in front of it. And you're going to use a piece from the previous one as a guide. So there's the guide, meaning, again, the hair you just cut. and you're literally just working your way all the way to the very, very front to where, you know, everything is starting to just kind of all connect to that one guide, and it's all starting to blend in. Now, what do you do with the corners? I'm sorry, I keep clearing my throat. What do you want to do with the corners? Now, this is where a lot of people get things confused, and they might leave the corner, meaning this is the round of the head right here. The hair grows out from the head, okay? It doesn't grow up, it grows out. Everything grows out from the head. So I like to follow this head shape. So when I get to the corners right here, I'll go way back in time, go back to the head, and I'm gonna comb this out. And guess what? Hello, Mr. Corner. Now, if you get rid of this, it's gonna round it out and give you more of a fuller shape. So you're gonna continue and you're gonna comb this all the way out from the head like this. And the guide is that top section. So we're going this way. Work our way all the way to the very, very front. And there we go. There are the pieces. And this is like, we're doing like baby steps with this haircut. Same thing on the other side. So you're just combing the hair the opposite way. So instead of combing it out, you know, this way from behind, you're gonna comb it out this way. Again, this is all somewhat challenging because you're combing your hair yourself and you're trying to do this, but there's the corner right there. And we're gonna cut that. Now, again, if you are trying to leave the hair longer and heavier down through here, what you can do is you can comb this out and then you can start to elevate this more, which means that you're gonna end up leaving a lot more of the corner, and it's gonna be, you know, so everything, that's when you see a lot of professionals, which I don't cut this way because I just feel like it leaves way too much hair and so heavy. They bring everything up to here, one little millimeter it's cut and everything just falls. It's like nothing's even being cut. This method, and this is why your hair feels heavy even when you go home after a haircut, is because the hair professional isn't following this method of what I'm doing, which is combing everything out from the head. This is gonna ensure you a much better blended type of layering experience. And you're really just trying to connect the dots. That's what it comes down to. What I like to do also, and you can try this at, you know, towards the end of the cut, let's just say you think you're done, think of this as like a mohawk section right down the middle. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna comb this, you can see here right down the middle, you're gonna comb this all out from the head like so. And what you're gonna do is you can see that there's just a little bit longer right there. And you can comb up this entire section, everything to this very, very top point, even the sides, everything to the middle. And what it's gonna do, it's gonna help keep everything balanced and show you kind of where you're at. So you technically can really bring everything up to this one point right here. And if you see some hairs that are longer, as long as you're seeing the guide and cutting underneath it, or cutting the hair that's above the guide, which should even everything out, you're gonna be in much better shape. So when it comes to blending the layers, first things first, understand how short do you want your layers. Try cutting the hair, especially if your hair is longer, with a vent brush on dry hair. You can get this right here under View Products. It's my favorite brush of all time. It's got a rubber handle and it's anti-static, so you're not getting flyaways. And then comb everything out from the head. You could start, once again, once you determine how long you want your layers to be, you could start from the very back right here and then bring everything to this one point and work your way forward, work your way out this way. And you're gonna have a much easier time trying to blend your layers at home. Let me know if you found this video helpful. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you soon.